Thanks for watching Twilight while I was out running errands.
She's been very well behaved. I don't even think she's moved from her perch since you left.
Her perch?
Who?
I suppose hiring a princess to babysit Twily wouldn't hurt. Hello everybody, welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 493. I am your host who is daring food poisoning to come and get him within just a few days of TrotCon. I am Circuit Main. But I am not here by myself, I'm here with a wonderful crew of panelists here to basically in this case watch a bunch of videos. We're here with Deathlight Productions, DM21,
Hey.
Tex Stallion.
We're now in the not too distant future next Monday, 8.
Oh, damn, I just caught that. Tokoi.
Unfortunately, they did not bill me with the spell pods to keep their sanity.
And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
No, not go away. Speaking of which theater are you guys in? We're in no theater.
We're probably going to hit the bar theater, but I do want to make just a giggle request for anybody that wants to do a palate cleanser for something stupid. But we'll get to that in just a quick moment here. But yeah,
I'll hear you guys.
Yeah, but welcome to the Brony Show, and for this week, I'll lay it out straight. Last week we had a holiday, and that same week we also had about 45 plus minutes of Brony created video content that we hadn't had a chance to get to yet. And now we are we're a week after that, but 2 weeks more worth of videos. And next week is TrotCon, which means I will not be able to do the show next week. So that's another week of videos. So we are swimming in Brony videos, and they say the Brony community is dead. Yeah, right.
They do not know our madness.
Apparently we have to be driven to madness. So today, I figured that it would be a good time to play a little bit of catch-up, clearing some house, maybe getting rid of 10 to 15 Google tabs that I've been holding on to forever. Why? So, in the spirit of that, we decided to do a video, just kind of like a video segment for the show today, like we used to do back in the days of yore. And speaking of days of yore, I took a look around, see if we still had options previously available to us, and lo and behold, I found that some Gmod theaters are still functional, including one that is basically gripped in pony content. Outside of the fact that, unfortunately, the pony editor is a bit wonky to work with. You pretty much have to go into console commands and tell it to work, or so help you.
Yeah, I haven't figured that whole thing out because on my screen I'm errored, but everyone else, I'm not errored.
No, you look perfectly fine, but give it some time. It might refresh itself and you'll be fine.
You're a robotic bat pony.
Yeah,
Yes.
it actually looks good. I'm actually 100% good, on board with it.
The only real thing that adds to the robotic part is the fact that it's like a Tron suit.
Yeah. So, in regards to that, we are going to be watching a bunch of videos. I'm going to allow people to intersprinkle a little bit of old school with the little, just some fun videos along with the vast library of back content that we've been trying to get to. So, yeah, if you are watching us live, we do welcome any and all that want to join us. We are in Gmod. The theater, it's kind of a weird name for the theater, but it comes up under MLP when you search in the cinemas, so, just let us know in the chat rooms. We'll do our best to help you out. But yeah, we are going to be watching videos in a Gmod cinema theater. We're going back to 2013.
Well, actually, 2012, if we're being honest.
It's
For
got
me, back to 2017 or 18.
It's got Equestria Girls posters up there. But no, yeah, it's this theater is rich with pony stuff all over it. It is amazing how much this is covered. It's actually a thing of beauty in a way. So yeah, that is going to be what we're doing here for the main show. However, we do still have news and such, and of course we do have to let people talk a little bit about themselves, give them a chance to step up on the soapbox if they choose to decide, and give everybody some love. Well, wub. I knew it was wub. I don't know why I said wub, but it's a wub. So,
because we all need some love sometimes.
We all need a little love sometimes. I want to do just some fun. We all need a little love from the wabbit sometimes. Moving on. So, let's go ahead and warm up with a little bit of What's Up, Brony. So, does anybody have any What's Up, Brony for us today?
Oh, you can clearly tell my voice I'm a little bit under the weather. But then again, I've been like this since yesterday. It only got worse because I had a lot of... I don't think it... it's just been hot. That's why I think I'm sick.
Fortunately, I can definitely agree with the hotness. It just has not been that much fun.
Yeah, I've been. I was a little tired earlier, so I'm glad I wasn't as tired enough to sleep through the show tonight.
Admittedly,
I'm not busy at all. I have a very boring life.
Dude,
Yeah,
you're
more
building
life
up a
than I do.
truck.
Yeah. In my case, I had a little some fun going on. Basically, the artist training ground is now right in the middle of its week. I've been trying to keep up with it every single day. I feel like I've been having to cheap out a little bit in some regards, but I think it still works okay for what I'm doing. Luckily, tomorrow I'll have a breather, which is good because tomorrow is technically when I'm going to start getting my big preparations for Truck Hunt done, because Wednesday, here's the deal. Thursday I have my flight on Thursday at 5 a.m. So I have two options because I have to get up at 3 a.m. 2:30 really, because I'm probably going to be stumbling stupid and trying to get to my car to get to the airport on time. So I pretty much either have to stay awake almost all night, maybe even get just a few hours of sleep, or right after work on Wednesday, I pretty much conk myself out, get as much sleep as I humanly can, hopefully enough, and then spend the entire rest of the next day awake until a normal sleeping schedule. Which either case, it's going to be a really, really rough flight. But that also means that Tuesday and Wednesday during work, which obviously you probably shouldn't be packing during work, I have to make sure I'm ready to go for TruckCon. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on there.
Hi, Short.
Hey,
Short, how's it going, man? Speaking of TruckCon.
not too bad. I'm in upstate New York now.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, you're well on your way, aren't you? You're picking up a few guys, aren't
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing some stuff at Scoons once I get to his place here in a couple hours. And luckily, once I get to his place in a couple hours, because there was a truck having an accident on a stretch of interstate here where they down to one lane, so we were just stuck chilling for a while.
Ah, fun.
Yeah. But now everything's moving, so that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for the most part, in fact, because of that, artist training ground, I'm probably going to end up just taking pictures of pencil drawings and turning those in for a few days. So I think that's why I've been working so hard on my digital drawings for this week, because I'm literally going to have to phone it in for a few days.
I never thought about it. No, actually, it's got no. I broke it. It's got no color on it. I was gonna say I had a portable scanner, but I left it at home.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't matter anyway. I don't got like colored pencils or anything. I just have the normal sketchy pencils. Sketchy. So
Sketchy.
yeah. Other than that, I've had some other weirdness and stuff going on. I'm not gonna. I won't bore anybody with it. Let's just say I'm 100% healthy, ready. Well, healthy is a word, but I'm there, rare and ready to go.
Healthy is a word.
Healthy is a word. Okay. Anybody
It's a
else?
thing that people
It is
can't
indeed a
try to
word.
describe me as.
Now there might be some complications. Okay.
Yeesh.
Now, anyway.
Into hopped up on booze.
Well, there's that. I'm going to be taking... Oh, yeah, I might as well... just to reiterate, I am taking some of my homemade mead with me, and I have prepared fully, to the point I even got protective bottle covers that are going to be covering these things. But, yeah,
Nice.
I'm taking my first ever made mead. This will be the first time it's ever going to be cracked open. I've never even tasted it myself. Well, slightly tasted it, just to make sure it wasn't rancid. But I haven't actually drinking from it. The Twilight Sparkle mead, first iteration that I've ever made. A couple of small bottles that I'm working on both a color and a flavor that I want to christen the Berry Tube mead. See if I can get them on board with it once I actually perfect it. And if I can squeeze it in, I also have my first coffee mead, which is also terrifying because it's... Honestly, it actually was a lot better once it chilled, but it's been interesting, to say the least. But I'm going to see about bringing that. That'll probably be about it, of all meads. But, I'm taking those with me. I actually found out, Andrea Libman? Yeah. Is going to be there, to sign autographs. And, okay, you know what? Here's another thing I haven't told anybody. Now, way back, considering several years, we're talking several years now, this is actually something that happened several years ago. I bought from the Hasbro website, I bought a limited edition Discord Fluttershy figure scenery thing that they used to have.
Yeah, I bought that a while ago too.
Yeah. Now, when I bought that and it got delivered, I got 2 boxes. They sent me 2.
Ooh.
By accident. Not 1, 2. I held on to it.
Boy,
I held on to it, waiting
They're
to see.
supplying.
I waited to see if they would say anything about it, and nothing ever came of it. So I just kind of had it in my storeroom, just kind of sitting there. I figured, you know what, I'll just let it sit there. Maybe 15, 20 years down the line, I'll give it away as a prize. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I didn't know how long the show was going to last, or anything was going to last for that matter. So, yeah, anyway, I find out that when I'm looking at the FanX, the basically my hometown Comic-Con, and when I say hometown Comic-Con, it's basically as large as a Comic-Con, tens of thousands of people, lots and lots of people. There are way too many people.
Then again, legal stuff is why it's not called Comic-Con
Yeah.
anymore.
Well, that's another fish, but yeah, FanX. They announced some of their special guests recently, and one of them is John Delancey. Can anybody see with the dots that I'm connecting here all of a sudden?
Yeah, you're trying to get it signed.
I want Fluttershy to sign it. I want Discord to sign it. And then I am going to put it up.
I want Andrea Libman to sign it.
Say what? Yeah.
And
yeah.
you also want Andrea Libman and John Delancey to sign it after you've gotten Fluttershy and Discord to sign it.
Sure, why not? I almost thought you said John Cena, and the signer is John Cena.
John! That's such a random
you know,
thing,
why
but it was
not?
so legendary.
It's
So-
John Delancey!
All right, but and I'm going to take that nice little piece of signed merch if everything goes well, and I'm going to put it up for charity auction at one of the conventions next year.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
I wanted to do something with this, and this is almost too serendipitous for its own good.
So basically, Everfree, you go and put it in the charity auction.
I didn't say Everfree. I said one of the conventions
That is the next convention after your FanX.
next year.
Man, these movie
Ah,
posters
and FanX is the
posters in here are gorgeous, are beautiful.
And to remind on that, FanX is in September. The next convention after FanX would probably be Ponyville Cider Fest. That isn't that isn't like anime or something else like that. But yeah, no.
Okay, fair enough.
But, so no, I'm doing actual charitable work with it. So
Nice.
yeah, I'm actually excited. I'm hoping I can get. I actually think John Delancey might be the harder one, but at the same time, I don't know how many people are going to be showing up at TrotCon. So Andrea Libman might be completely swarmed with autograph out lookers too. So I don't know how this is going to go. This is going to be interesting.
I found the bar room.
Good deal. Awesome. Anyway, I went way off track here. Anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony, before we go ahead and move on to the news?
Well,
I mean, you already know what mine is.
Yeah.
I gone asking around, then I remembered I had a friend that knew somebody that had a private scrapyard, so I gone out there and asked the dude. He's like, yeah, go ahead and just take a look around to the RVs and campers, take whatever you want, I don't really care. So, that's pretty cool.
That is nice, yeah.
At work, that camper that got completely wrecked, I finally had some time and I grabbed the air conditioning unit off of it. The reason why I wanted it was because it had a heat pump in it, which means it had cooling plus heating, which is a very important thing if you're planning on living inside something like that.
Yeah, I can imagine that might be very important. That's awesome, though. Yeah.
That is to go way beside the point that 15,000 BTU is so overkill for that camper. It's not even funny because that thing came off of a 40-foot camper.
Dude,
it's going on a 11-foot camper.
Dude, if I don't see you coming outside with frost all over your face in the middle of summer, just like, hey guys, how's it going? You're not overkilling enough. You need to be in a virtual ice box.
So I guess somebody asked what's the site that you guys view the conventions on?
You know what? Actually, that's
question,
perfect.
actually.
This is perfect. Let's go ahead and do that right off the bat here then. Let's go into the news then. Starting off with conventions. And, of course, the conventions are at ponycon.info. At least in regards to pony conventions. And I should probably switch to the news segment. Hello, news segment. Hello, Twirly, Twixie, and Twilight. What? Yeah, nobody asked. I don't know what happened there. Here's America Dash. Not America Dash, America Jack. Here's America. America, fuck yeah. Okay, moving on.
So gonna save Equestria with motherfucking.
We're gonna save Equestria today. Yeah,
well,
close
look
enough.
at this. Is how Applejack won the war.
With another motherfucking fuel stop here in a bit. So.
All right.
How do you sit down on these things?
E. You tap E.
Push E.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, TrotCon, we mentioned it. Less than 3 days. Literally less than 3 days. It's this weekend. So, yeah, if you're going, you already know. If you're not going, if you haven't decided yet, you're probably honestly too late. They're already running out of badges and everything. So, So, yeah, hopefully if you are going, you've already made your plans and everything, and you already have everything set up. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck because you are playing a very dangerous game. Now, as for other conventions... Sorry?
Yeah. gonna say straight up with conventions, if you haven't planned to by now, you either live in the area or you don't know how to convention.
Mm-hmm.
Or you don't know how to
This
convention
is the
for.
planning you should. Yeah.
Actually, just to put a caveat to that. I think it's you don't know how to convention for this year and maybe even next year because right now everybody is trying to go to everything, and that means things are a lot more packed, a lot busier, selling out a lot quicker. You pretty much have to be on top of things really fast.
Yeah, but straight up in any convention, you'd want to like, if you're traveling somewhere, you'd want to have all your stuff booked like 6 months in advance at least. I would think.
If you can. Except for
If you
flights,
can.
flights you might want to wait at least 3 months because
Yeah.
six months out they tend to be overpriced. Anyway,
But yeah.
sorry, got a lot of news here. I'm sure people want us to
go
get to
ahead.
the video. Galacon,
Yeah, go ahead.
a wonderful German convention is going to be in 2.5 weeks. So, those of you who are across the pond, or maybe even traveling to Galacon, I'd say now is the second chances of getting everything set up here. But it's looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's exciting. I honestly wish I could go to one of these conventions outside of the U.S. at some point, but I think that's for a future circuit.
Well, let's be frank. Future circuit can be anywhere and anything.
Future circuit doesn't tend to be all that frank. It tends to be a mark.
That's where they tend to get. There's a reason I drive to the conventions.
All right, and also Rave for the House of Bells. It sounds like a music convention. Unfortunately, they don't have a Twitter. They do have a Discord. That is in a month. So, yeah, if you're curious, be sure to check out their Discord. It does say concert, so, yeah, it looks like it's a rave concert. Nice. Alright, now that is the convention news there. Let's go ahead and talk about the regular news. Starting off with Balloon Party 5. We didn't think that another one would come out after so long, but here it is. It's finally here. I need to share my Discord with you guys, don't I? But yes, Balloon Party 5, Everfree Park Rangers. This has been released on Bandcamp, and the best part about this is, it's a 10-year anniversary of the last Balloon Party, 100% no people cheering. Honestly, I love it. I listen to it a lot. It's a lot of fun. But yes, this one is for free.
What?
Free?
Oh,
Crazy.
you could go into Bandcamp right now and download it. You wouldn't have to pay a dime. Not even an obligatory, give $1 to be nice. You don't. It doesn't even ask you for money. You just download it and it's there. It's free.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free. It's free. Dang it.
But I would recommend checking it out. Balloon parties have always been one. What type of music? Let's see. Let's see. Concept out. Let's see. Everfree Forest, Flight of Shy, Experiment, Serious Creation, shows most unusual secrets, make guys spirits, 20 passionately crafted compositions, music albums free. Okay, let's hit Bandcamp. Maybe it'll tell us. Concept, music album itself is free. You know what? What better way? Let's see here. Got some of that. Ooh, I like that. It has a Celtic feel. Got that. Oh, we better not play that too much. That sounds a little too sexy.
Too sexy.
It's ever too sexy. Come on, let's be honest here.
No, it sounds like Careless Whisper sax there for a bit. It's
Which is perfectly fine then.
it's a joke on too sexy. Yeah, no, it looks like it's a lot of fun little music here there. Yeah, I could see this in like an SNES soundtrack or maybe a PlayStation game soundtrack or maybe indie titles, things like that. But you know, it's atmospheric. It's nice. It's got a good flow to it. I think anybody can find something to enjoy in there. Any chances it's on Spotify? I don't know. It just says that you could download it right now, literally right now, off Bandcamp, and that's about it. So, I don't know if it's on Spotify, but you could always download it to your phone and just listen to it on your own free will. You can maybe look on Spotify too; it might be there. That's also on YouTube as well. They have the whole thing on YouTube as well. So, yeah. All right, moving on. And here's a fun one. Who would have guessed that we would bring up Second Life again at some point? I honestly didn't. I thought we were done.
Nope.
We are never done.
So Equestrian Daily decided that they wanted to go into Second Life one more time, or twice really, but we'll start with this one, to talk about how pony models have come throughout the years. Literally 10 years of pony model evolution in Second Life. You can actually see everything from the early 2011 model made by Curly Fried. I mean, this thing is amazing in its own right. Look, yeah. Then you got an Equestrian Pride pony. You can see how things have gotten modeled a little bit better. Then the Combo pony,
definitely.
Combo pony, they got a little more back to the cell shaded look, but a little more straightened out. Illusion pony. I don't know. It just kind of looked like somebody crunkled up a piece of paper and then tried to flatten it out again. I feel so bad saying that, but that's the impression I'm getting. Nay pony.
Nay.
2D pony. Oh my god. Oh my! It is flat. It's actually flat. That actually deserves credit. Oh my!
It's impressive.
That is actually impressive. Flower pony.
Mario model when?
Flower pony, definitely a lot fluffier. You can see the fluff. Sparkle pony. I actually think I got a model of this during Second Life's online pony convention at one point. Never got it to work right. Magic pony. It's a little more 3D figure shape.
I would say more realistic, but you know.
Yeah. And open pony, which is currently the one that everybody's fawning over, which is for free. No, okay, seriously, the one thing I really got to get a soundboard just with his name is not McNasty. Robbie Rotten. Rodney Rotten?
Yeah, Robbie Rotten.
Robbie Rotten. With Robbie Rotten. Yeah, but I really got to get one with Robbie Rotten where he's like, nothing. It's for free. It's so funny.
Technically, he is right on certain things.
Actually, there is a joke video of that too. And of course, for those of you who want something a little more two-legged, they got anthro options, including upright pony with EP head. Literally, they slapped the head onto an upright model. Then this one, which is dangling dangerously close to territories. Then this one, which actually, yeah, what did they call it? Gmod Anthro Pony Head. Gmod, really? Okay. Yeah.
A bit irony in what we are going into.
Yeah. Bento Alicorn. Bento, I've actually heard a lot of Bento talk when I was exploring Second Life, so I think that's like a newer thing going on. Flower Pony with an anthro head.
Dear Lord, I think those things are trying to come off her body. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think
those things are literally trying to escape.
This model is so hideous, I should try to escape her while I can.
Let's not delve too much. I think we're gonna hit territories that won't. Oh god. Okay. Where was I? There was another Second Life thing here too. I want to.
Well, here's the thing though. If you're fizzes so far off that something's trying to escape the bottle. You done messed it up somewhere.
Alright, anyway, there's also, they also announced on Equestria Daily a Frisian Junction area. Not quite clear what that is ultimately. But they also have an armor set. Basically, it's literally a place called the Trial Caverns that you can go and explore. And yeah, they also have free armor. They also have free armor that you can get for Open Pony. And there is a very thick-looking Tempest. I don't know. Anybody else think that it's way too thick somehow, or it's just like
too small?
Maybe that's it.
Too small.
No.
Yeah, it's just the proportions are. Yeah, the body proportions are definitely way off from the head.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Alright, anyway, moving on while a dog is making noises in the background there.
He believes he's abused.
Of course. So, getting back on track here. Galacon! We mentioned it already, but we might as well mention it one more time. In Ludwigsburg, Germany, they did announce their recent guests, including Daniel Ingram, Emma Lau, Ellie Ray. Wow, she is getting everywhere, isn't she? Dusty Cat, he is getting everywhere, isn't he?
Well, he is Dusty.
Storm XF3. Actually, that is awesome. Storm FX3 is actually going to be there. This guy does Pony in real life. A lot of others. And apparently, if you are planning on going to Galacon or entertaining thoughts, it does look like they also are have some volunteer applications up, and every con out there is actually looking for volunteers. So if you wanted to save a little extra money, you can actually be a volunteer, spend a little of your time to help out the con, get a pass in, and it helps out the con, gets your name out there a little bit more, and honestly, it's really kind of a win-win. Especially if they get a lot of volunteers, and you don't have to spend a ton of time, maybe just a few hours and you're golden, but
Just hope for a lot of volunteers.
yeah. There's no way they'd ever get a volunteer a free hotel. I wish. I really wish.
The only reason I bought.
So, who wants to see something terrifying?
Aside from you?
Sure.
Ow, Toa. Ow. You know what? I was nice to you. I even complimented your bat pony. I'm muting you for 5 minutes because I give you a compliment. And you smacked me.
You give them an inch, they take a mile.
I know. Dolly, the AI model image generator that we actually talked a little bit about a few weeks ago. Equestria Daily did a prompt for images received with Dolly, and now they have posted those results.
Oh no!
So yes. So
Don't even have to.
So let's go ahead and start off here. With a Twilight Sparkle Pokeball. One of those looks like just a
Monkey Pawns.
Actually, one of them kind of looks like what a Twilight Sparkle themed Pokeball would look like. I kind of like that.
I personally like the one on the left middle. I think that one's slick. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty slick. The one in the bottom right here is like they completely missed the point there.
Forgot. Confused Twilight face abort.
Alright, here we go.
I think I kid to do it.
Alright, let's see. So here's one. I think they were trying to do Pinkie Pie as a swimming or Sea Pony Pinkie Pie. And Twilight Sparkle riding a bike.
Mikey Sparkle.
Then hyper realistic 4K 4D Sonata Dusk MLP as Michelangelo Buonarroti painting. Wow, that is a lot.
Not gonna, the left middle one looks pretty alright. It's freaky, but it's okay.
It's freaky. It's freaky, but it's freaky in which it hits the notes better than the rest.
The bottom middle one is I'm going like that looks like a real painting.
That title is quite a mouthful.
It is. I think they were trying way too hard.
Oh, look at that, Randy.
It's a working title.
Got just a rarity. Not sure what the prompt was there. Misty, the mysterious blue pony with a curly mane from My Little Pony Generation 5. Hyper realistic. Wow.
Look at the fuzz.
The fuzz there is amazing. That's some amazing fuzz. Alright, and then we got... I'm almost certain this is like Rainbow Dash playing a violin.
As a statue?
Maybe as a statue, yeah, or a figure.
Yeah, maybe a rainbow violin figure.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Twilight Sparkle fighting Saruman the White.
Player.
She looks so disinterested. Like, oh, I'm out of here. Bye.
Whatever.
Circuit, another player has joined the cinema.
No worries. Twilight Sparkle, Warhammer enthusiast. Warhammer. Twilight Sparkle wearing ladybug pajamas while being chased by ladybugs and eating a quesadilla.
All right,
All
who
the things
decided
that she
to make
hates.
it?
Well,
Who decided to make Twilight's life miserable?
considering how her eyes kind of lopsided, I'm pretty sure this is
Lord.
nightmare fuel. Comrade Sparkle.
This-
What?
Soviet Russia.
Actually, I
you
think
Sparkle Twilight.
I think Comrade Sparkle is actually the submitter. I don't know what the Princess Luna confronts a banana.
Banana.
I think this is like Twilight Sparkle as a quesadilla. That's the only thing I can think of there. Oh yeah,
Quesadilla.
Mario Kart.
mod in a
mod?
go-kart. Mod in a go-kart,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Let's see. There is MLP Pinkie Pie, which one lives in the Elden Ring world.
Okay.
I can actually kind of see this a little
The
bit.
interesting thing is that her hair is actually flat and she has hollow eyes.
Yeah.
There's like two most accurate things for that to work. It's like, wow.
Plus the body. It looks like something's wrong with the body there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. MLP fought a lot of Equestria.
Little bit?
Oh my gosh, she had her ass handed to her, literally.
It actually looks almost like Blackjack, actually, just looking at the hair.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Right. And then Pinkie Pie in the hallway. Celestia on a melting piano. Oh, Princess Celestia putting frosting on a cake. I would never have guessed that, considering the image. I think this kind of speaks for itself. This doesn't speak for itself. I don't. Celestia
I'm
next to a
confused.
car. Twilight Sparkle speaking at a TED Talk.
Okay. I think the one that works best for that is honestly the bottom right. Because it looks like she's actually on a stage versus anything else.
I don't know. Top left, it kind of looks like she's on a stage kind of situation, but not quite.
But she's like standing on the letters.
Yeah.
That's more what I'm getting at. Like a lot of these are like standing on the letters.
Oh, this one, actually, this one looks like it could inspire some really good fan art there. Luna in armor. Oh, Pinky in the back rooms. Oh, that would have made sense with that Pinky there. Fluttershy drinking tea at a table and potassium style. Wow. You know what?
What does the last part mean? I have no clue.
Pointillum. Oh, it's an art style where instead of actually drawing lines, you actually put dots of paint.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, if you've seen that painting of like a park scene with like a bunch of like kind of like turn of the 19th century people sitting around like in like things like that.
If it helps, Ferris Bueller's Day Off made a kind of a joke with it.
Yeah, that exact painting. Yeah.
See, I'm an uncultured swine. I do not know either of these things.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Funny thing is, I just bought that DVD a while ago at a thrift store.
Nice. I like that. Fluttershy hugging a bear. That does not look like a bear. Pinkie Pie sitting on a throne made of candy. I won't describe what this looks like. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah.
What? Alright. Oh, pointillism. Yeah. Pointillism. Is that how they spell it? Yeah, no, they spelled it right. Pointillism. I gotta give it credit. It does get the art style of pointillism pretty badly there. That is nice. I like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Here, watch the
Okay.
merch,
Anyway.
merchandising.
merchandising.
My Little Pony Mini World Magic Compact Creation Pride. Blah. Okay, we got basically Mini Izzy and Mini. The rest of
Cool
us,
Dad.
all of us in about 10 years. All of us in 10 years. We're gonna be that old guy that still does DDR. We're all gonna be that guy, and I couldn't be
You
happier.
mean
I could not be happier.
credit?
Oh,
I haven't even started.
I'd be happy as hell to be like that. Just be an old guy that can do DDR really damn well. I'd love that. It's like
I got 2 left feet now.
I got them happy feet. But yeah, and 1-inch figures. So yeah, you're gonna lose these the moment you even try to play with them. And the fact that they're in a little plastic carrying case, you know, the moment that thing is probably going to pop open if it just bumps against something the wrong way and just figures go flying out.
Polly Pocket flashbacks reoccurring.
And the worst part is, those are not the smallest things in this thing either. Look at this! You can lose it all so easily!
This feels like a figure thing made for teenagers. You don't want this for kids.
You don't, but what are the... Well, I think they saw... I saw
They're trying to
5
appeal to
plus!
everyone.
They're 5 plus! You give this to a 5... You give this to a 5-year-old, this thing is not going to last a week.
Oh, yeah, good luck. Try not to preventing them from eating any of it. Well,
No, 5-year-olds don't.
Younger
5-year-olds...
siblings, anyways.
5-year-olds don't eat it. It's usually a little
I meant
baby.
their younger siblings.
Yeah,
'Cause there's always that one sibling who puts everything in their mouths.
yeah. Give him glue. Steal his mouth shut.
Super. Problem solved.
Now, here's another bit of merch, and this is also in the, oh crap, I need to actually put reservations down for that because I kind of want to buy these. The Renegade Studios brought a breakdown of the Adventures in Equestria deck building game that is due to come out next month. They're also making the the other book RPG we mentioned.
You mean the one that we both pre-ordered and still are waiting for?
Yes, exactly that.
Okay.
But yeah, they brought a little breakdown of the card game itself and also a few previews of the cards, which I'm glad to see that they actually are making their own vectors, or at least it looks that way, instead of just relying on the standard show stuff. So they're putting some work behind this. I mean, they're a little on the cutesy side, but they're putting work behind it.
Who doesn't like cutesy?
I didn't say it's a bad thing. Nothing
I
bad
know,
about
that's
it.
why I said it.
Yeah, who doesn't love cutesy? But yeah, this is also one of those fun ones where everything you see is what you get. There's not going to be like, you don't have to pull random packs and hope you pull the Black Lotus in order to summon Exodia to take on Charizard. This is official.
Don't go too deep into it.
I didn't need to go any further than that. This is official, 100% official, legitimate merchandise, and this was wholly endorsed by Hasbro. Card game, book RPG, little plastic pieces that you'll lose in an instant. I think you can still see it in pre-orders here. Wow, we
got this special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was awesome.
It was the exact same price. I can't remember what the actual difference was. Gold leaf? I don't know.
I think that was like a hologram cover or something like that.
That was it. Yeah, it was a hologram cover for the same price. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, deck building, dice bag, actual dice. Oh yeah, here's the deluxe core rulebook there. Yeah. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, GM screen. Got that cool too. Oh wow, they actually. Oh, they have Meeple. They actually have Meeple in here now. Oh, familiar. Gen Con. Sons of a Gen Con.
Punch them.
Got Meeple at the Gen Con. But yeah, no, there's a lot of things to look at. Gen Con again! Weenie Hut Jr. Okay, we're gonna move on. I might have to look into the meeple though. That just looks like stupid fun. Weenie Hut Jr. Moving on. All right. I can read. I don't. I hate
can't.
this.
Can you show me how?
I hate this cover image. I get it. It's a level 1 beginner's reading book. This is for kids that are just barely learning to read. But my God, what is going on with Pip? What is that face?
You don't see her hands. What we're not seeing is the piano wire.
That's the face of somebody who is struggling not to do something horrible.
Exactly. What do you think the piano wire is for?
Just why? I know it's a kid's book. I know it's a kid's book, and I'm not going to critique the actual writing in the book. It's just the cover image. They could have spent 5 minutes to fix.
Izzy's done it now. Now Pip has to murder her.
Alright, anyway, description. Based on the animated series on Netflix, Pony's Gone to Adventure, early reader, perfect for pony fan in your life. When Izzy decides to make a birthday present for Sunny, her cutie mark helps her create something that is pone of a kind. Ow. When every pony wants... But when every pony wants one, Izzy has a tough time recreating her creative magic. So, basically, Izzy unfortunately makes something that everybody wants one of, and now she can't mass produce it because it is literally a labor of creative love.
Yeah, the dread of burnout. Lovely.
No, it's worse. The dread of being really creative and then everybody wanting the same thing.
Until someone else recreates it and claims
ownership
of it.
Okay, Kale Sakai, you get 5 points. Is he a magnificent unicorn that read your book? I love that. Patent reference. Oh. Moving on.
Oh, wonderful.
Alright, Equestrian Daily got a set of Series 2 Crystal Friends. Crystal Friends. Made from Elmo Fudd's Toy Factory. Anyway, so yeah, they did a review of them. The figures come in a little box. You open the sucker up, you get the little Crystal Friends there. You can take a look at them, look how cutesy they are. Usually a little tiny. They have a little thing that, you got a Starlight with her kite, Lyra with her harp, Lyra, lap harp, whatever.
Lyre. It's called a lyre.
Lyra with a Lyra. Celestia with her dignity. You know, the one thing that she can never...
And her plum cake calorie butt.
I was trying not to. Spike with a jewel. Well, Celestia is also the... You know, I wasn't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it'd been funny as hell if Luna actually had something and Celestia didn't. But no, Luna and Celestia are just there.
And an adorable Luna. But yeah.
Got Derpy with her muffin, Spitfire with her whistle. Actually, I do like the Derpy with her muffins. That is awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, and the muffin actually comes off. The muffin is detachable.
Oh.
That's gonna get lost fast.
I'm getting
quest for the missing muffin.
Wait, how can this be marketed to children? Being able to take the muffin off, how rude.
This is
Scandalous.
There is no way in hell this is marketed for children, or at least children that aren't just going to put it up and keep it as a figure. I mean, who would
13-year-olds and up?
Yeah, pretty much. Or let's just face it, it's for the 20 and 30-year-olds like me that want to have a figure. Because I do want to buy these, but I also want to buy a bunch of other things.
Make high quality figures.
They are really good high quality figures, so really tiny items. All right, here's a fun one. Studio animator Sean Keller was interviewed by Equestria Daily. This is a hell of an interview. It's over 2 hours, almost 3 hours long, almost. Just barely.
We got a D- in an art school.
I like that line right there. D- in art school. This guy who made Athena and just all of these characters that we're just having a ball with, and some crazy animation. D- in high school art. Yeah, doesn't. Yeah. Go ahead, Fire.
I know a lot of artists where they straight up dropped out of art school or failed all their art classes.
Yeah,
it's not a very very common thing, believe it or not.
No, I absolutely believe it. In fact, I think in a weird way it kind of makes sense because art's supposed to be a creative aspect, and unfortunately, school is a structured concept.
Yeah.
It does not work that way.
Well,
yeah, that was
entails
honestly the
teaching the
number
creative
one-
freedoms.
It's
It's
like-
very little creative freedom. Who would have thought?
Actually, let me put it in a different perspective. It's like taking your tax documents to a meditation circle. That's
But
not going to work.
Yeah, the reason why a lot of them dropped out is like, well, I don't want to do what you're telling me to do type of scenarios a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
You need to draw an apple in the shape of an orange. Why?
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know either.
That's odd. It doesn't have to make sense.
That's the point. I mean, yes and
It
no.
is the point, but for the literal people,
Anyway, if you really want to check out the interview and you have 3 hours to do it in, go for it. We're not
Listen
doing
to
it on the
during
show.
work.
Do it during work. Isn't there a lot of YouTube videos coming out lately that are like 2-3 hours long?
I've noticed that.
I've kind of always
It's
seen
weird.
that.
It's
it's
really
to game
weird.
the system of the algorithm. Longer videos make more money.
Well, no, I can go into the math about it, but there's a certain point where it actually drops off. But anyways, you want your videos to be around 15 to 30 minutes long. At the most, 30 minutes to the most. But anyways.
Yeah, the algorithm changes every friggin' year. It's hard to keep track of it.
Let's not get too much into that. That's a whole nother kettle of fish.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. I used to follow that thing viciously.
All right, Pony Oni Oni. The Pony Oni Oni dance live action video has been released in 2 Asian countries. Cantonese and Malaysia are in Asia, right?
Cantonese is a Chinese dialect, and Malay is literally the language of Malaysia.
Okay, I have not.
Yeah.
Why in the world did they say Cantonese? Oh, it must be in Cantonese language then. My bad. But yeah.
Yeah, they're just talking about what languages they've been released in.
So, for all of you out there that want to learn dances that they're teaching to 8-year-olds to do in the middle of a pony convention, you know what? You're the same people that'll do the caramel dancing, and I love you for it. Caramel dancing. But yeah, there you go. You can learn the Pony Oni Oni. Alright, now, speaking of which, we took a holiday last week, and that means not 1, but 2 Tell Your Tales came out. First, Tell Your Tales 16, Nay Fever, where I am really not liking Posey at all. My God.
I'm glad they made her as a character to hate.
No,
They did a good job for you people.
To the moon!
They do, but at the same time, it's like I'm in this horrible war in my brain where, like, I kind of feel bad for her because I'm at some, she has her literal life turned upside down just because of all of the magic and flying and stuff going on, and the fact that Izzy, it basically completely torments her in every way, shape, and form. At the same time,
You must hate unicorns by this rate.
but at the same time, she's like a crazy mega character. So I don't know how to feel about this lady.
Well, to be fair, in this video, she has a lot to legitimately complain about.
Well,
It's one of those things where it's like, I should feel bad for her, but given how much of a dick she is, this is comic justice.
Well, the later part of the episode, yeah, I can sympathize with her complaints. It makes more sense at that point. But the early part, when she basically literally grows a flower in front of a flower stand, just like fresh flowers, crunk, it just grows one right in front of her. It's like that's bitch behavior. What the hell? It's like, anyway, we will talk about this episode at some point in the future. Not today, but check it out when you can. 5 minutes. And here's the other one, Queens for a Day, where finally the queen actually is able to sneakily get Zip to take care of her chores for the day. Okay, actually no, Zip volunteers, her friends decide to help. They decide to give the queen a day off because she literally is, they want to prove that they should be able to do it all in a day and to, help her out a little bit. Unfortunately, they make a horrible mess of things. They get accosted by babies. They break this poor stallion's leg. His leg!
Again.
His leg!
My leg!
Yes.
My leg.
Along other things.
Hooray!
But we'll be able to get to that again when we get to this episode. That's going to be that's for future Brony show.
You can't please babies.
That's future circuit's problem.
That's future circuits.
Exactly.
I will be future circuit at one time, but not today. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, let's go ahead and move on to content creation. Now, as mentioned, this week last week and a half have been the artist training ground. So, in spirit of that, as I've mentioned before, we are going to showcase 2 to 3 of art entries that we received for artist training ground. However, it's just been me and Toa. Oh wait, no, Deathlight did get 1 entry in. So, really quickly though.
Actually, I'm like 2 things. Wow, I was scrolling clear up.
Okay. Anyway, for the artist training ground, the challenge of the week, as picked by all of you, thank you, was everything.
Yep.
But we also have the protest initiative challenge.
Hold on.
No,
I'm looking for my training whistle. There it is.
Gonna cut it.
and give it a, well, is he even in the, no, he's there.
He is muted currently.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. I'm betting he's away from his computer. So.
He might be completely away. Let me just make sure I haven't disconnected from the Gmod servers then. Huh, I just saw a little mini Suki running away.
There he is. Yes. Hi.
I'm sorry. I was a little to draw. I was playing with the train, and then I went to get ice cream, and then I heard CMC saying, "Oh, it's time." I was like, "Oh, it's time." Oh no.
Damn, I'm good. Anyways.
But yes, we have the protest initiative challenge.
That's right. The protest initiative challenge this week is don't tell me I know it.
Cole, what are you wearing right now?
What?
Skin.
Yeah.
The protest initiative challenge this week is
What are you
skin.
wearing? No, what are you wearing over that skin?
Hair.
Over your hair.
No, stop! Dear God, stop! Oh God, it's gonna get in a horrible loop. Just let him look on either the show notes or the website, man. Oh,
It's clothes.
Thank
you.
I know. I was just making a joke. Anyways.
All right, so I tried and I partly failed. This is the art I did earlier today. I did it in a 2 hour span while I had time in work. I hate myself. I hate everything about this. This thing is driving me absolutely.
That is so cute, and she is wearing a hat, which is technically clothing.
Yeah, here's the thing. This art is incomplete. I messed up and I didn't realize it until after I posted it everywhere. Now this this was also tied into the training ground prompt, which is a pony going above and beyond. So I was thinking Applejack going above and beyond, doing everything. So I have her building apparently a very small Winona house, because I didn't think about that a little bit. While bucking an apple tree, while cooling a pie on her tail, while writing a friendship lesson. Guess what I forgot to add in?
No, Mark II, clearly, because, we don't talk about the first one.
Apple Bloom.
Yeah.
No, Apple Bloom is, sick.
Did you forget Applejack?
I didn't, yes and no.
Or trees?
I forgot the lesson plan, the little piece of paper and the pen that was going to be in her hoop as she was trying to write at the same time. Along with that, I was also going to put an apron and maybe one other piece of clothing on her just to add on to the whole clothing thing so I could try to get everything all at once. Instead, I spent 30 minutes on this head. Then I spent another 30 minutes on this body, which was so small, she basically looked like a bobblehead again. Then I tried to resize it. I'm still not sure what the hell happened. I thought I was okay with this. I'm looking at it again. I want to throw myself out of a window. I am so disappointed in myself, and I hate myself.
And she's got a bare ass.
Yeah.
Yes! That's the other thing! I forgot the damn cutie mark! I remembered apples on the trees, but I didn't remember the apples on her ass. I don't know everything.
It's okay. She's not like one of my characters where none of them have butt marks.
And you know what? The reason that this is actually, while I'm continuing on my tirade, Toa, please pick 2 to 3 pieces of art that you want me to showcase of yours that you've done the last 10 days. Only 2 to 3.
Well, I'll actually show the one I did for this story. Well, for this prompt, and then I'll look through the others.
All right. And the reason I'm so upset is a couple of days ago, I managed to do this. I actually managed to make a semi-decent Rainbow Dash Fox. How did I do this? But I can't make a damn Applejack that doesn't look like her head is about to explode like a melon. Why?
I mean,
It's
here's
just
the thing,
better at
Circuit.
furry art than pony art.
Here's the thing, Circuit. Artistic ability is not a linear thing, in the sense of you have days where like you can just make a thing in like an hour that looks amazing, and then you have days where it's just a constant struggle. That's just how art be.
Oh no, I did call it.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Why'd it have to be on a Monday? Everything is a
The
Monday.
funny and tragic thing for me is I seem to get better at art the more I drink.
The funny thing is, you might not be entirely wrong in some regards with that. Anyway, here's Toa's entries into this. We have the Universe T-shirt, now available nowhere. Literally Toa wearing a T-shirt with the Universe on it, which is everything.
And there's
Nice.
a circle.
And a circle. And of course, we have 2 of his artist training ground pieces. Day 6, Pony scared senseless or facing their greatest fear. In which case, it looks like running tab.
Here is the hippogriff.
Running tab it was apparently scared stiff by Lumi.
Well, look at day
But
4, and you see it's just like, wait, there's a wall here. The hell?
you don't post them. Oh, okay, fine. All right, yeah. Here's the wall mentioned too. Size of the entire universe, man. Thank
The
you.
tail is
Definitely.
slightly lifted from her butt crack.
Either that or there's something ridiculously wrong with that butt.
Eh.
I won't judge too much.
I like it. It's good.
Thank you, Cole.
And for Deathlight, we have this, which is completely unrelated, but it's still his art. And as we said,
Yes, we're calling these things a tortado because it's a tor creature that would turn into a little chibi.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't notice that there were 2 footballs there for a second.
Yes,
2 pairs.
tortados. They are adorable. All the beans.
And of course, in trends that don't want to die, kobolds, a kobold tower.
Yeah, it's a short stack.
The sad part
Cobalt
is
Space Program, or as we like to call it, CSP.
Don't you mean KSP?
KSP. Yeah.
of course, this is his contribution to it. His character Kobold Eyes. His lizard horse has got turned into a bold.
Yeah, one of my lizard horses, and this is the lizard horse.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and yep, for the comparison here is a lizard horse that's been koboldized. The only thing about this is there's some JRPGs I played way back when where kobolds were actually more like kind of like anthropomorphic anthropomorphic dogs.
Okay.
So anytime I hear kobold, I'm thinking something completely different. And there's
It's okay. I came from second and third edition D&D. So when you open up the thing for kobolds, you see little gremlins, like
I think little dragons.
little
more than anything.
miniature, like ugly mutated dragons.
And of course, Koldus has one to wrap us all up with ponytails with Clover and the tea kettle. Love it. Look at that. It's actually beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Alright, and with that in mind, so what we have now is we need the prompt for not next week, but the next 2 weeks challenge. So, chat room, now is your chance. Give me all of the prompts you can. One per each person. We will put them in a randomizer. We will put them in a randomizer. Pull them out. What did you say? Econ Warriors?
Eco Warriors.
Eco Warriors. Okay. Yes, we're even taking suggestions from our panel here. Everybody is entitled to one. Ghost trains. Rocket jumping. Ghost trains. Rocket jumping. Madness. Did you get my email 2 weeks ago? Right. While everybody else continues to pour in, I was reminded of an email I got 2 weeks ago, but that was 2 weeks ago, and I can barely remember anything 2 days ago. It's like two. I started and everything. I was trying to remember it. So give me 1 second, Kalsakai. Thank you so much for reminding me.
I do the exact same thing, except for my Google Calendar. It is chock full of stuff and reminders. So
Right.
basically, whenever I turn on my phone, I see a reminder about something. So.
Okay. Da 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 da. All right. Da 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 da. All right. Da 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 da. Downloading. All right. Be sure to check files before you download them. I'm trusting Chaos Akai, so if my computer suddenly glitches up, the show's over.
If his computer fries, we're hunting you down.
Let's see. Drills,
Hey, can you try
tea,
this game I've
doodles.
been developing.
So what?
Huh?
Oh, I'm just making a joke on all those. Hey, can you try this game I've been developing?
Oh god.
Actually, when you said computer fries, it made me think. So when I went and saw Thor, there's a trailer that's being played now for Jordan Peele's new movie.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, they literally get help from Fry's Electronics, and they have a whole tech team thing and everything. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure Fry's Electronics shut down.
Oh my god, that's actually funny. It's probably in the production. It's probably in productions for so long. Could you imagine if a movie came out if they had a Circuit City scene now? That'd be hilarious.
I know Family Guy had one, but that was when it was still around.
That was Family Guy. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a blockbuster scene now just to do a cutaway gag.
Chaos Sakai's Sombra.
Yep, exactly. Chaos Sakai with King Sombra. And here's a close-up of the face, because he actually worked on the glowing eyes and everything there. Get the little green eyes going on. All of these were done in Soul Calibur 6. He made different characters based off of both OC and non-OC. Here is Lumi.
Which Lumi? I need to know.
Our Lumi.
More art of Illumin Bell is coming soon, by the way. Just waiting for it.
Why do I hear this uptight voice going, see how I incorporated the hippogriff beak, the headset.
Yeah, by the way, Suki, I just did a quick check. Yeah, they closed February of this year. Sorry.
No, trust me, I was well aware when it happened. I still knew people that were working at the local one.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think Lumi would wear a headset with cat ears on it just because of she is supposed to be like that crazy gamer girl kind of thing going on.
Yeah, nah.
100%. You better believe that they are LED ones too. So
LED, and maybe they even flex a little here and there just for random mechanics.
Just have like a rotator, so it just kind of moves back and forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that Luna?
Nope, but you were close. Nightmare Moon. I I don't know. Would I see Nightmare Moon with a great? Well, Nightmare Moon and a great sword. I think that's the only
I've
one.
always seen like both of them just having a really elegant swordplay.
Yeah, I would see Nightmare Moon with like a rapier thing kind of going on. I don't know about a great sword.
I see more scythe, but that's probably more of just.
Actually, that would work. I think Scythe. No, wait, no. I think Scythe would probably be more in the somber domain, wouldn't it?
Oh, actually, there is such thing as a war scythe.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's literally a scythe that somebody grabbed, and then they stuck it upright so it's a spear.
All right, Queen Chrissy, what do we got here?
Oh my!
Gain and whip.
Whip sword. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, she would be a whipper.
Yeah.
Phrasing. Speaking of Chrysalis, I see new art of like Chrysalis, and she is pretty much just a stick bug. Like she is very tall and just very slight. And I'm like, I love this Chrysalis. I want to see more art of her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that reminds me of the stick bug meme that went
duh, that makes sense. Oh, no wonder the great sword. Okay, yeah, Nightmare Moon uses Nightmare's moveset. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'll give you that. 100%. That pans. Okay, yeah, I'll this is Tyrek, obviously, kind of. Honestly, I would have given it. I would have probably given a hammer, but yeah, giant axe I can see too. Just a big, loud weapon. This is one I can see a big, heavy weapon as his go-to.
Yeah, that man's got muscles for days.
He got muscles. He loves to use them and show them off, and nothing like a big weapon to show that off, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to the gun show.
Ba-bam, ba-bam.
Welcome to the gun show. We got okay. Moving on. We are on the internet. Have a look around. Anyway, thank you so much. Sorry we had to shoot through that a little bit quicker. We're running out of time really quickly here, and I want to try to.
We just a question? Are we going through the Pony Life not Pony Life the episode that was released?
We not the episode that was released, but a episode that was released. So yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So really quick, Ghost Trains. Prompt for next 2 weeks. Ghost Trains. But do we have a protest initiative challenge?
Why would you do this to yourselves? Drawing trains is so freaking hard. Anyways, good luck.
As long as you go super technical into it, if you just do a silhouette, you're fine.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to give you an easy ball to counteract the hard ball that you've given yourselves, and that is cell phone.
Cell phone.
Cellular phone.
All right. And now to
smartphones specifically.
We had flip phones. Now we have iPhones.
Yeah, like if you want to do flip phones, then yeah, go for it. Yo, be retro. Hell, draw a brick phone like they had back in the 1990s.
Kia.